Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all?
I'm very fine. Ma'am, how are you?
So, finally, I think today we will be able to finish the chapter, right?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Glad
Good
we-
afternoon,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I got alert because of Ria.
Yes. So, I think we just have to do the case study today, right, kids?
Good morning,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Please study and exercises.
Yes, the case study is left only. So, the case study is very easy. There is nothing much given in the
Local
case study.
media.
They have just mentioned regarding this local media, right? Just like if you have read about the different forms of government, no? Like we have state government, central government, and then now we have also started up with local government.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. Right, children? Have you heard of the local government?
Not till now.
No, you don't know local government.
No,
You
ma'am.
know it in the senior classes, when
No.
you're going in the higher classes, then you know, like, okay, there are three levels of government in the country. One is at the center, then at the state, then at the city level. Like we know, we have Prime Minister Modi who takes care of the country. We have different CMs in the states, right? And then we have mayors,
PM, CM, mayor.
mayors in the cities. That's how power has been divided. So similarly, like there is one more form of media which is known as local media, right? Now, it is very obvious, right, that the national newspapers, Times of India and the Hindustan Times and the Hindu, these newspapers are not going to publish like if a new library has opened in Bareilly or if any local news of any local importance, they're not going to publish that, right? So such news are published by the local newspapers or the local news channels. That is what we call as local media. Okay, Sarthak? चलिए read the local media now. Sarthak will read.
Okay, ma'am. It can be observed that not all the events and issues are reported by the media. For example, the news of a few libraries inaugurated at a village will not be covered by a national newspaper or a national TV channel. It has led to the rise of local media at the local level. They play an important role in covering local news, highlighting local issues and events.
Stop, Sarthak.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon,
Okay,
everyone.
ma'am.
Sarthak, your voice is coming very, very low. मतलब neither clear nor very good. Very low it is coming. Don't know why.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, now is it coming fine?
No, Sarthak, it's still
Good
very-
morning, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Prakhar.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Sorry.
Ma'am, now is it coming fine?
Yes, now it is coming good, Sarthak.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Weber.
Ma'am, yesterday I found a biggest
morning, good
blunder
afternoon,
done
ma'am.
by PM Narendra Modi.
What did you find?
Ma'am, I found the biggest blunder done by PM
I
Narendra
have
Modi.
seen. I told you about that blunder.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it's
What did
related
you
to
do?
Beti Bachao.
Ma'am, I saw that on the same day you told.
Yes, and people are
And
making
which blunder?
all kinds of memes on that. I just died laughing after watching it. Yes.
Ma'am, then he
Okay,
said,
ma'am.
"Is my voice audible?" And
Yes, yeah. I don't know why did he do that. Like he could have said anything. He could have pretended anything. Like, but then maybe it was.
I think he was not prepared.
Maybe he was not prepared. Maybe it was a bad day because he is a very confident orator. You know what is an orator? Who's an orator?
Ma'am, who gives
Sir,
orientations?
who leads a story or play?
Orator.
Ma'am, who gives orientations?
Orientation, oration, like speeches. The person who's very good at giving speeches. Like, for example, Hitler was a wonderful orator.
I thought a narrator.
Orator, O-R-A-T-O-R. Hitler was a wonderful narrator. He had that kind of connect with the people when he used to speak. No, that is why people of Germany started listening to him, as he's the only Masiha they have. Right? He became the Masiha of the people. Right? You'll read, like, these terms have actually been used in the books about him. So he was such a good narrator, and actually this is the quality of Mr. Modi as well. Like during lockdown, when he used to come to give speeches, people used to get hope that yes, this person is gonna save us, right? That's why they rang bells, they rang thalis, they light up diyas, they did whatever Mr. Modi did, right? But everybody has bad days in their life, right? So yes, we started with the case study of the local media. Sarthak read some.
Ma'am?
Yes, Sarthak.
Ma'am, is my voice coming now clear?
Now it is coming clear. Now you can read it properly with the pause.
Okay, ma'am. One such example is a newspaper, Khabar Lahariya, published in the local language Bandeli.
Bundeli.
The newspaper is run by a group of 7 Dalit women of Chitrakoot district in Uttar Pradesh. The content of the newspaper ranges from current news, local incidents, and includes national issues, informing on government schemes and policies, articles on articles on local history and local people, folk tales, jokes, and riddles. It targets both men and women, but issues related to women receive greater attention. Similarly, other people use the local radio to inform farmers about the prices of various crops and seeds and pesticides. Others have used video cameras to make documentaries or films on the
Economically.
on the
Economic.
economically weaker section of the society.
Thank you so much,
Ma'am,
Sarthak.
should I read recap?
No, thank you so much, Sarthak, for reading
Okay,
the
ma'am.
So, children, as you saw that Sarthak read and told us about the local media, before many of you people joined, I explained children, like just like we have the 3 forms of government in our country. Do you know the 3 forms of government? Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
The 3 levels of government
Yes,
we have in
ma'am.
our country. What are the 3 levels?
Ma'am, central
Ma'am,
level, state
legislative,
level, and district
judiciary.
level.
State government and then local government.
Yes, very good. We have central government, state government, and the local government. Similarly, we have media, like somebody's mic is on, which is creating my voice echo, right? Yeah. So now, similarly, like newspapers like the Hindu or Times of India, these newspapers are not going to publish a news if somebody's house has been robbed in Bareilly, right? They have more important news to publish regarding the nation. Okay. So the news which holds importance for a city, such news are published by the local media, right? If you have ever seen like the newspaper today, I would like you to take up the newspaper, and you'll see on the newspaper also, you'll see the states have been written, the areas have been written where the newspaper is off. Have you seen that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Like in which areas this
ma'am.
newspaper is circulated, right? And then the newspaper also have particular columns for the city news, Bareilly news, okay, international news, national news, something like that, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes.
So that is what local media is about. Basically, very simple concept that the media at the local level, which publishes all the stories related to the localities, right? They are known as local media. An example of this is given, which is known as Khabar Lahariya, which is published in local language Bundeli. Okay, and children, one more thing. Do we have any national language of our country?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, we have the languages mentioned in the constitution
How
only.
many languages are
There are
mentioned in the constitution?
22
But
languages.
22.
I'm 22.
Yes.
22.
22.
It has become 23 now. Otherwise, we have 22 participants as well. Right? 22 number of languages. But then how do we do the official?
I'm now 23 participants.
Now 23 there. Yeah. So do we have any official language? Like doing the official work in 22 languages would be a great task, no?
Ma'am,
Any
Ma'am, I
Hindi.
guess Hindi or English both.
Ma'am,
Yes,
Hindi.
correct. The
Hindi.
first official language is Hindi.
Ma'am,
But
Hindi.
for the states who are not very comfortable with Hindi, they have the option of using second language as official language, which is English. Because after independence, this came as a very major problem. Like because of the influence of the Britishers, most of the people of the southern India and in Northern India as well, everybody was able to speak English, right? But Hindi, as you know, only 40% of the people are able to speak. Still, 40% again as a majority rather than the other languages. That's why it has been used as an official language, but not the national language. Because if we would have done
Ma'am,
that,
is my voice coming?
yes, Sarthak, your voice is coming.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? Can you tell me why have we not done it? Why have we not chosen a single language as a national language? Why don't declare Hindi as a national language?
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, Rebel.
Ma'am, in the 1956, when Fazli Ali Commission said that the division of the state will be on the basis of the language of a particular region people speak.
Language and their
So
culture.
that's why the newspaper circulation in a particular region has a larger number of circulation, and uh, on the basis of the people priority, ma'am, priority language they are having. So on that basis, the
No,
circulation of
that's fine. Every region has its own language, it's fine. But when we are saying that 40% of the people in India are able to speak in Hindi, so why not declare Hindi as a national language?
ma'am, because there are many, ma'am, it's only 40%, but not the majority. The
It is
majority
in
will
30,
be.
no? Hindi is in 40%, the other languages are in 10%, 20% SS, these are like that. The 60% contains of the mixture of other languages. Hindi is still in majority. Then why are we not declaring it as a national language? Tell me, think of it, you'll be able to give the answer. Just use little bit of your brain or your knees, wherever your brain is. Little bit you need to use. Little bit you need to use. And you'll be able to get the answer. Why don't we give? Why? Why is it? Just imagine. If we'll say that okay, Hindi is a national language from today, do you know what will happen? It can lead to the disintegration of a country. Because yes, as Rebel said, 40% of the people 40% of the people in India speak Hindi, but then the 60% of the people speak different languages, right? Okay, another another language doesn't have a majority as Hindi has, but then the 60%, the majority of population of India is speaking different languages, right? So if we'll make Hindi the national language, and they may feel alienated, right? They may feel that okay, they are not giving respect to our language and this and that, and it may lead to the disintegration of the country. The country would have further been divided into different sectors, right? Okay, so that's the reason that they did not declare any language as a national language. They opted for these two languages as the official language. That too after a long discussion and deliberation. Okay, and one language only. If we talk about Hindi only, do you think Hindi is spoken in the same manner everywhere?
No, ma'am.
No,
Like if you
ma'am.
just don't go too far, just take the example of Bareilly and Lucknow. Have you heard the people of Lucknow speaking?
Yes, ma'am.
How
Yes,
do they
ma'am.
speak? You can tell me.
मैम
Yes,
दे
ma'am.
हैव मैम अ हैबिट ऑफ लाइक आई से कि मैं जा रहा हूँ मैम दे विल से हम जा रहे
हम
हैं
आपको बता रहे हैं ना, हम ऐसे नहीं कर सकते, हमें
quite
जाना
a
पड़ेगा.
Ma'am,
I'm in
they
which
speak
city?
like Nawab. Ma'am,
I'm which
Nawab.
city?
Speak like Nawab, right, Rishit? Yes.
I'm in which city? Can you repeat?
In
Ma'am, he is asking in which city does the people speak
Lucknow,
like
I was
this?
talking about Lucknow. In Lucknow, people say like हम आपको बता रहे हैं, हम हमसे नहीं, हम
Yes,
नहीं कर
ma'am.
सकते, हम नहीं आ
Okay,
सकते.
ma'am.
आप
Ma'am, like in Rajasthan, people say अपन जा रहा है.
right. Rajasthan has a different sort of. Rajasthan, there's
मैम
no
दे स्पीक
Rajasthani,
लाइक
right?
दैट दे हैव अ रॉयल हेरिटेज ऑफ देयर फैमिलीज
They are the ancestors of them. Although, so my motive of telling this was that these are known as dialects. What do we call it? Dialects. The different ways in which a language is spoken is known as dialects, right? and the way in which the language is written, it is known as script. SCRIPT, script. Okay, children, right? So yes, the newspaper Khabar Lahariya, Khabar Kesari, Khabar Lahariya, various are there. So Khabar Lahariya was published by in local language Bundeli, right? In the with a group of 7 Dalit women. What do you know anything about the Dalits?
Ma'am, the lower caste.
Of the lower caste.
Scheduled caste.
Right? We have seen. Okay. Now we should not call them the lower caste because they are not the lower caste anymore. Yes, just to stop the use of these terms lower caste, untouchables, this and that. The terms like Dalits and scheduled caste have been used. Dalits means the scheduled caste people. Right? Good afternoon, Parth. Right?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Okay. So, yes. Now, the 7 women of Dalit community in Chitrakoot have started their own newspaper. Right? You can see now the empoweration of women and of their community as well. They have been empowered, right? That they've started their own newspaper. The content of the newspaper ranges from current news, local incidents, includes national issues, right? Information about various things, okay? Government schemes and policies, articles on local history, etc. But since it has been started by women, they majorly issue details and news regarding the women.
Women.
Okay. It targets both men and women, but issues regarding women receive greater
Gives greater attention
Okay.
to
Similarly,
women.
there are many people who use radio to inform farmers about the prices of various crops and seeds and pesticides. And others have used video cameras to make documentaries or films on the economically weaker sections of society. Children, do you remember once we were talking about this area in Mumbai? What is the name of that area? Dharavi. It's a Dharavi,
Ma'am, is Dharavi.
right? It's
Ma'am,
Dharavi.
it's the largest slum area, I think.
It's the largest slum
Dharavi
area.
is
You might
one.
have seen it different. If you look at Dharavi, you might have seen in various
Ma'am, in movies.
in movies you must have seen, right? So like various women, various people, various foreigners. You can find various foreigners there roaming there with a camera in their hand, making documentaries on the lives of the people, right? And not only Dharavi, now they can find documentaries on various issues. So that's how local media is working. Okay.
Ma'am, when I went Bombay, so I was on a flyover, and just down of the flyover, ma'am, there was this place, Dharavi, and ma'am, it was like there were, ma'am, what we say, Jhoppadpatti in English.
Rags they would be living in rag houses.
Yes, ma'am, there were, and ma'am, there were cables of TV and etc. And ma'am, there were many people reporting there, and ma'am, it was like going on.
Right, it's going on. Recently I saw young, a boy of 11 to 10 years old of that slum only. So some people went there like that boy must be talented. So people have like he used to rap or do something like that. So the media people have gone there and he's becoming very popular day by day. I do not remember the name of the child, but the child was very he has collected 3-4 children of his own age, and then he has started this thing, right? So yeah, very interesting and easy chapter this was. Now we should come to the exercises, and I have decided the topic for tomorrow's activity, and I thought that we can take the topic: is India prepared for the next wave of corona or not? Is it right?
Debate.
Kind of debate. On the screen 2 people will be visible, like you people will be acting as 2 news anchors, right? And then you have to, or one person can be a new TV anchor and the other person can enact that a person of the particular party. You will not use the names of the current party currently. You can name ABC, XYZ, whatever party you want to. You can make your own party symbol, right? That's how you do it. So either you can do discussion on the situation, or is India prepared for the coming wave of corona, right? Because as you know, what we call it, WHO is giving different speculations that they are saying that India will not be able to bear it this time because it's going to rise like anything, right? They are saying that 2 to 2.5 lakh cases will be coming. Or we can also, since elections are also coming, We can also do it on the topic that are elections in India free and fair? Are they free and fair elections are conducted in India? Or any malpractice are involved? If they are, then how can they be solved? This.
Ma'am,
And
what if everyone is on same side, like everyone is disagreeing or everyone is agreeing?
no, this cannot be there. You have to prepare yourself accordingly. I'll choose any two and then you have to speak on it. Right? Or you can make teams of two on your own. You can practice it by yourself if you want to. Make
Ma'am,
teams.
everyone will do like 2-2.
Yeah, two, not more than that. And you will not get more than 2 minutes. Okay, you will not get more than 2 minutes. Fine, clear? Okay. And if you want, so you can take up any topic of your own choice as well. Right?
Ma'am, there will be teams.
Two
Ma'am,
or-
like a party.
a team of two people. That's it.
Some topic should be related media.
Yeah, you have to present it like like they presented in a news channel, right? They invite somebody to the haven't you
which
seen
day?
the news reporters? They invite somebody to their channel and they cross question them, like the way he has done in Nayak.
Yes, ma'am.
Group
Yes, ma'am.
debate. You want to have a group debate? Group debate will be very I think first start with the individual one, then we'll see. It can be very hectic because
Ma'am,
making
on which did we have to do?
And groups will be more difficult to make.
yeah,
And
it will be difficult to manage. People will not
last time
uh,
it was very difficult.
right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So you people will get 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes or more than that, and you have to wrap it up quickly. Like we'll just give it a try. Let's see how it goes. Then we'll do it. Let's get started with the exercises, children. Right? Everybody be ready with your books. Page number 247. Ready? Shall we begin?
Yes, ma'am.
First question
Yeah.
is the printing press was introduced by John Gutenberg in the year
1453.
1453. Correct. Like Pranavi and Amisha, I'm very proud of you. That's the right way to give the answer, children. They raise their hands and they wait for their turn. Well done. Right? Yes. The next question is newspapers are an example of dash media. Yes, Sarthak.
Newspapers are an example of print media.
Print media. Very good. Acha, nowadays newspapers are coming electronically as well. No? We also get e-newspaper,
Ma'am, e-newspaper.
right?
Written newspapers are better.
That's everybody's point of view. Yes. The third question is the most popular method to earn money by mass media for running its operation is in the form of. This will be answered by Vaibhav.
Ma'am, advertisement.
Advertisement, right? It's in the form of advertisement. That's how they earn money for their operations. What will you tell later, Hassan? Why do people forget that this is not a personal chat box? Hassan will tell later to whom, beta? Okay, right? Yeah. Next question is, it is necessary for the media to provide dash report. Punita,
I'm a balance.
a balanced report. Well done. Next question is, local news are usually covered by dash. Amesha,
Ma'am, local newspapers.
local newspapers. Good. Next question is, media is the plural form of the word dash. Pranavi,
Medium.
medium, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is, in a democracy, dash helps in formulating opinions and taking decisions. Rachel, Rachel, I was coming to you. You could have waited. Yes, Rachel?
We have left a second.
Oh, sorry. All India Radio is now
Yes,
known
ma'am.
as. Rachel will answer.
The All Indian Radio is also known, is now known as Akashwani.
Akashvani, right? Next question is for Rishit Agarwal. Rishit, the question for you is, in a democracy, dash helps in formulating opinions and taking decisions. Rishit Agarwal.
Yes, ma'am.
In a democracy, dash helps in formulating opinions and taking decisions. We are waiting for your answer, Rishit.
Ma'am, in a democracy, public helps in formulating opinions and taking decisions.
Public itself, public is the one who needs to formulate opinions and take decisions.
Ma'am, government.
Wrong. Rishabh Jain, can you give us the answer? Rishabh Jain. Prakhar Saxena, can you give us the answer?
Media.
Yes, the answer is media. It is given in as many words in the book, Rishit. In the democracy, media helps in formulating opinions and taking decisions. And media helps the public because it is the public who has to take decision, no? Whom they need to elect, whom they need, whose policy they are liking and not. Right? Next question is, less than dash percent of national news bulletins are about health, education, development, welfare, environment, etc. This will be answered by Dhairyapal. Yes, Dhairya. Dhairyapal, are you there? Avral Bharadwaj, are you there?
May I answer this question?
Yes, Prakash.
Yes, ma'am.
Prakash, give us
Ma'am, the answer is 25%.
less than 25%.
25%. Ma'am, but I was there.
Okay, Avral, no worries. Next question is it's the easiest question, I think. Facebook and Instagram are examples of. Arav will tell us the answer. Arav Singh. Arav Singh.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, Avaral.
Ma'am, social media.
Exactly. Right? Facebook and Instagram are examples of social media. Children, yes, there is a competition which this, do you know what is, who conducts elections in India?
Election Commission.
Election.
Election Commission of
If
India.
people have a Twitter no account, then you can go to the CEO UP. Search CEO UP. Like during elections, these people are the chief executing office, like the chief election office, like they organize various competitions. So they have organized a competition which is last date is 22. Today is 21. Tomorrow is the last day. So in that competition, if you want, then you can enroll yourself. You just have to give a slogan related to elections and you have to put it on your social media handle. Like the details are there. You can see to it and you can participate if you want to.
Ma'am, unfortunately, I don't have a social media handle.
Then you can leave it. Like it's just they have some prizes as well. Don't know whether a person's gonna win or not. So you can go through it.
You can post on any social media account.
Yeah,
Or
like
only
you
Twitter.
can you can post it on the Facebook. Like you just have to find CEO UP and tag them. And they have given a hashtag which you need to mention. Okay.
Ma'am, recently the Sahara Desert received snowfall in the northern part of Africa and in the northern part of Algeria. I think so, Algeria, and in the southern part of Morocco.
Like I
Ma'am,
think
there
in
are
this 21st
mountain
century, anything
ranges.
is possible. Anything is happening. Desert is having snowfall.
Ma'am,
The
can
fertile
be
areas
because
are
of
getting
the
dried up.
Ma'am, Atlas range is 5,000 meter, 4,781 meter above the sea level. That's why, ma'am, the seaward side of the Atlas mountain range was 6 degree, and the leeward side was of 1 degree. So, ma'am, the temperature of the water was below. I think so, ma'am. It was below zero. That's why it occurred.
Okay, children, fine. So let's do the True, false as well. The first one is electronic media is used for transmitting information through electronic technology. Again, it's very easy. Rishit, can you tell us the answer? True or false?
Ma'am, it's true.
It is
True.
true. Right. Correct, that is. Next is internet has made it possible for people to communicate with people instantly. Riya Kashyap, true or false?
Ma'am, true.
True. Correct. Next question is
Ma'am, please tell the first answer.
Sarthak, you tell me the first answer. Then I'll tell you the answer is right or wrong. Hurry up, Sarthak. We're waiting for you. Rishit, you don't need to type it.
Ma'am, it is true.
Yes, it is true. Right? Next is advertising is done to influence people to buy certain products or services. Satvik, true or false?
Ma'am, true.
True. But there is one more reason behind advertising, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the other reason behind it?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
to
to
promote
to
anything.
promote their products
Mhm.
and services.
That means that is the same thing, no? Promotion means to influence people to buy it.
Money.
By the media houses to earn money to run their operation, right? Next is media is not responsible for peace building effort. True or false? Darsh Agarwal. Darsh Agarwal. Media is not
Yes, ma'am.
responsible for peace building effort.
Ma'am, this is false.
This is false. Next is national newspapers covers local news in great detail. Hassan.
Ma'am, it is false.
This-
Local newspapers cover local news.
Yes. Next is what is meant by the word. Yeah, let's discuss these questions first, the four, and then you'll do and send them to me. Okay. First one is what's meant by the word media? Who will tell me the answer? Ridhima will give me the answer. Yes, Ridhima. Ridhima, can you hear me? Ridhima.
Yes,
Pranav.
ma'am. Sorry.
Ridhima, what is meant by the word media?
Ma'am, media is the plural form of the word medium. It refers to different ways in which we can communicate in the society or with the people.
Correct. Right. The next question is what is print media? Give two examples. Who has not given any answer till now? Dharapal. I think Dharapal is not in the class only today. That's why his video is off, mic is off. Yes, Punita. Hands down. With
Ma'am,
Richard,
ma'am, I have to.
yes.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, Punita, I can hear you.
Okay, it is to the print media communicates through printed content on paper, example, newspapers, books, magazines, etc.
Right. Correct. Next is what is electronic media? Give two examples. Yes, Rachit.
Electronic media communicates or transmit news, information, or content through electronic technology, for example, television and phones.
Well done. Next is why do the media endorse and why does the media endorse advertisements? Yes, Prakhar is not here. Vaibhav, tell me.
And the answer. When the media endorse advertisement because there can be many reasons. So I will tell. So there are one of them. Two reasons are. First is to promote or influence people by their product or services or to spread awareness. The second one is to earn money.
The first one will not come here, Vaibhav. Reason being because the brands got the advertisement done because they want their product to be sold. The media does the advertisement just to earn money to run their operations. That's it, right?
to spread awareness about like Beti Bachao, Beti
Yeah,
Padhao.
to spread awareness about various campaigns, this can be done. But yeah, not to influence people to use the products. That is the motive of the brands, not the media, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Hurry up, write these 4 questions and send them to me. Hurry up, children.
Can you repeat the last answer?
The last answer is media endorse advertisements so that they can earn money to run their operations and also to spread awareness on some important topics, right?
Okay.
Write these 4 answers and send them to me.
And what are the examples of the third answer?
Electronic media, who asked this?
Me.
Isha, what are we communicating through right now? Laptops?
Yes, ma'am.
What are they?
Electronic media.
Yes, television, laptops, everything. Okay. Hurry up, send to me. Send me your work, children. If in case the meeting gets over and your work is not done, you can send it after. Like, I want all 19 to 20 of you people to send me your work. After school, you can send. Once the school gets over, then you can send your work, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.